A cruise missile of Russian troops launched this day in Zaporizhzhia hit the protected part of the Cossack island of Khortytsia. This was reported by Zaporizhzhia Regional Military Administration. The buildings of the reserve were not damaged. The missile hit the area near museums and administrative offices. There are no victims. Within the last 24 hours, the Russian army has fired 12 missiles at the city of Kremenchuk. In particular, 7 of them hit the largest oil refinery in Ukraine. The head of Poltava Regional Military Administration, Dmytro Lunin, reported about it on his Telegram. No one was injured or killed in the airstrike. The fire was localized.
In addition, one missile was shot down by our armed forces. The other missiles hit the infrastructure of Kremenchuk. Fortunately, no one was injured or killed.
The head of Sumy Regional Military Administration, Novhorod-Siverskyi, said that the Russians had hit the village of Noviwork in Belopilya community about 20 times with heavy artillery this day. The shelling lasted for half an hour, killing 1 person. Information on the destruction is being clarified. According to the State Border Guard Service, the strikes were carried out from the Russian settlement of Tyotkino. The fire was probably conducted from the locomotive artillery. The shells exploded at a distance of about 6 kilometers from the Russian border. This day, the Russian military also launched a missile strike on the border village of Ochkine in Shostka district of Sumy region. Novhorod-Siverskyi said there were no human losses. Material and environmental losses are being estimated. Pivnich Operational Command reports that last night Russian missiles hit a school and a boarding school in the town of Novhorod-Siverskyi. As a result of the strikes, a fire broke out in the school building. The fire destroyed structural elements of the area of 280 square meters. As a result of the incident, 3 people died and 12 were injured.
It was at night. I was almost asleep. I woke up, thought it was a thunderstorm. I woke up in the morning and was told they had been bombing. What are the kids to do with it? Tell me, what are the kids to do with it?
I saw only the fire and heard bangs. Explosions were heard. This is, of course, very scary. With children, too. We prayed. What else could we do? My arms and legs seemed paralyzed, felt like jelly. I was so scared. In addition, the shelling damaged the Novhorod-Siverskyi district state administration, the dormitory of the medical college, and a shop and private houses nearby. According to the General Staff, Russia is sending additional artillery units to the border with Ukraine near Chernihiv region to intensify shelling of settlements. Russian troops continue to carry out artillery and airstrikes on Mariupol, in particular on the Azovstal plant. The occupiers blocked the underground exits from the metallurgical plant, but Ukrainian defenders resort to counterattacks. The advisor of the mayor of Mariupol, Petro Andrushchenko, reported about it on Telegram. It is currently not possible to evacuate Ukrainian defenders from the plant. According to the Minister for Reintegration of the Temporarily Occupied Territories, Irina Vereshchuk, preparations are underway for a special evacuation operation from the Azovstal. It will begin with the rescue of severely wounded servicemen and will take place in several stages. The Russian army continues to storm Hirske and Popasna communities in Luhansk region. Currently, almost 60 houses in the region have been destroyed, and the bridge in Rubizhne has been damaged. This was announced by the head of the Regional Military Administration, Serhiy Haidai, on his Telegram. During the day, the enemy has opened fire 31 times in the direction of residential areas. Rescuers put out a fire at a coal warehouse in Lysychansk. The Ukrainian prosecutor's office continues to document the crimes of the Russian military in Ukraine. Footage from surveillance cameras of a car dealership in Kyiv region has appeared on the internet. The video shows 5 Russian servicemen trying to enter the building on March the 16th, breaking glass and shooting at locks. An unarmed owner of a car dealership comes out to them with hands up. They search him. A 68-year-old security guard arrives and gets searched as well. When the men turn away from the Russian military, the latter shoot them in the back. The owner of the car dealership dies on the spot. The security guard manages to get to his workplace and call for help, but he dies of significant blood loss. The video is attached to the materials of the International Investigation of War Crimes of the Russian Army in Ukraine. On May the 11th, ancient amphorae were excavated during the construction of fortifications. The find was reported by soldiers of one of the units of the defense of Odessa region.
We found the remains of an ancient settlement. Therefore, in order to preserve our Ukrainian heritage, it was decided to suspend the fortification work for further study by archaeologists. Every day, fighters find even more fragments, small and large. All this is very carefully prepared for transfer to the Archaeological Museum of the National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine.
Odessa Archaeological Museum of the National Academy of Science of Ukraine noted that these finds date back to the 4th-5th centuries BC. In total, according to UNESCO, as of May the 9th, the Russian military have destroyed or damaged 127 cultural sites since the invasion.